Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tea Talk. Here with Mistress Boston.
Q Giggler 4.
Devilishly ticklish.
And I am going to go collect the Dragon Balls and summon the magic dragon to grant a wish.
And that wish will be pizza, because you're stoned. And welcome to Tea Talk. Alrighty. So, let's get down to business, because we won't defeat the Huns, because we're doing this right now. Anyway,
No one's killing any Huns. We're not. This isn't that kind of podcast.
God damn it. Oh, I was so excited.
Speak for yourself. Who's killing
at
Huns?
the liquor store, you guys. It fits so well.
Alright, first question of the night is, you're offered $50 to appear in a Tickle video. Would you do it? And if not, what are your reasons why? I wouldn't do it for $50 for a video. Again, I kind of would probably view price-wise as if we're an artist, time-wise, what if I'm, a Lee or a Lur. It'd probably have to also depend on who I'd be doing it with. And if I were doing it with someone I care about or know, probably wouldn't, force them to pay me, but I'd probably do it like photos for $50. Yeah, sure, I don't give a fuck.
$50 for a video? Hell no. I am cheap. I want more money than that.
So you're not cheap.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know what I mean.
I'm cheap. Give me more money.
Yes, I need more money to be cheap. You should know, Alex. You're a Jew.
It's that time already.
Wow, throwing shade already. It's only
I
been
didn't
30
make it
seconds.
5 minutes at a time, Alex. I did not make it 5 minutes.
Says, what a surprise. The Jew and the Aryan are having disagreements.
Jake?
Probably not. $50 isn't really that much. And it's not that I would be uncomfortable with it, but it's just like I said, $50 isn't that big in the scheme of things for what you're doing. So, no.
As the lure in the room, if somebody, I think the equivalent exchange is about £38. If somebody said, go on, I'll give you 38 quid if you come and be a lure in a video, I'd be like, I don't know, it covers my travel costs probably, so I don't see why not. And then, I'd have to, depending on how attractive I found the girl that I am engaging with, I'd say up the price or down the price. If she was super fit, I'd be like,
wow, shallow as fuck.
Really?
What if it was a dude?
Seriously?
I'm joking, Jesus. I would be like, oh, mate, no, look at her. We're talking 70, 75 at least, mate, come on.
75, put a paper bag on her head.
You put a paper bag on her head, 70. No, yeah, I'd do it, but that's because I'm easy and
Okay.
also on the lure side of things.
If I may make a comment, this is coming from the guy who refuses to put his face in anything.
I assume they blur my face.
Probably wouldn't. Do you know how fucking difficult that would be?
If they didn't, then I'd have to
That
ask
is not
for
true.
an
They have
order.
tons of videos out there. They don't even show the lure's face at all.
Exactly.
I've not seen that. The only time I've ever not seen a lur's face is if it's, wearing a mask. And then I'm just like, well, this is awkward and uncomfortable.
Depends what the mask is of. If it's Richard Nixon, then yeah, it's a little bit weird.
Well, I mean, it's like a
It's
ski
Batman,
mask,
so,
so then I'm like,
yeah.
well, it sounds like this person just got tied up by a robber.
Ugh.
Robbing me of my laughter.
Robbing me of my dignity.
Yeah. Ooh.
Robin Hood.
Stop.
Stop.
We've reached the end point.
What TV show do you guys watch? I don't watch a lot of TV, but I do occasional binge watch on Netflix when I actually have the time to. So Parks and Rec is definitely one of my favorite shows. Recently, I've gotten into One Punch Man. And my always favorite is just, all around High School Host Club. I'll watch it at least once a year all the way through. So yeah, I mean, couple of anime here and there, couple of, sitcoms. I also like cartoons, just, whatever meets my fancy. But beyond that, I actually don't watch a lot of TV.
What was the question?
What TV show do you watch?
Oh, that's it. Oh, God.
Yeah, sorry if the question wasn't good enough for you, Jill.
I watch too much. It's going to be like a 5-minute list. I don't know. Game of Thrones, Arrow is pretty much up there. Once Upon a Time. That's pretty much up
So
there.
the nerdiest kind of cringeworthy shows out there right now. Cool.
Yes, basically. That is it. No, I do watch Parks and Rec and The Office, and what is the other thing I watch? Friends. I will watch Friends over and over and over again until I die.
I'm sorry, but Friends is kind of overrated.
I'm leaving. This was a bad idea.
I'm sorry.
Get the actual
I'm sorry.
fuck out. End the call.
Did you call me an epic whore?
No, I said end the call.
Wow, alright. Well, guess I'm just doing this podcast by myself. Don't need you guys.
Oh, looks like you don't have any friends. You're right. Friends are overrated.
I hate you. Please, someone move on with this.
Jake.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting. I don't even know. I watched Weeds. I watch that every so often.
Weebs? They made a show about Japanese obsessed
Not
fuckers.
weeaboos, weeds. It's a show.
Oh,
about-
weeds! Weeds,
Show
weeds.
about weed. It literally is.
Well, yeah, dude, it's in the title. What else would you expect?
Weebs.
Yeah, I,
Mine's also on the cover. You would think it's actually about weeds and not the marijuana, but you know, whatever.
The Office, Friends, obviously. I've been watching Bob's Burgers, but I haven't
Yes!
in a while.
I
love
forgot
Bob's
about
Burgers.
Bob's Burgers. Holy shit.
So good.
But that's about it. Yeah, I don't really watch that much TV.
Oh, I watch a lot of cooking shows too, like
Yes.
the reality cooking shows, like Chopped and like
Cutthroat Kitchen.
Cutthroat Kitchen and
Oh, love that shit. I'm surprised no one said Rick and Morty yet.
shit.
Well, that's because I haven't gone yet.
Oh.
That's because I haven't gone yet.
Because I haven't. Right, my TV, which I watch on the internet exclusively, comes in kind of three prongs. One is cartoons. Your Rick and Morty's, your Steven Universes, your Bob's Burgers, Archer,
Pokemon.
that kind of stuff. Pokemon. Every day. Every day. I wake up to the theme song.
Pokemon is love. Pokemon is life.
One of the other prongs is sort of like general nerd and or Netflix shows like Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt's really good, Daredevil's really good. And then the third prong is I am a huge fan of the soap operas here. I am a massive woman. So I will watch all the soaps. I watched Desperate Housewives when that was still around. I watched basically any like female drama thing. Gilmore Girls, I will watch.
Excuse me. Wait a minute. I got Chip for saying Friends, but she's not going to say a fucking word about you watching soap operas?
I was actually going to comment on it when he was done.
And I like the soaps. I like the nightly soaps here.
But why?
But why?
Because my mum
He doesn't need
watched
much
them.
content to be entertained.
Because apparently you like to sit in your bed eating way too much ice cream and crying
not
about
ice
fictional people.
I don't. Do you know what? No,
I do
because
that
I
all
have
the
the
time.
emotional
Stop.
wherewithal to
That's not even
cry.
abnormal behavior.
I've cried more over Steven Universe than I have the soap operas in the past 10 years.
Where do you watch that, by the way? Because I've kind of been interested in watching it, but like the fandom has kind of ruined it for me. But I'll give the show I'll give it a chance still. So where
Don't
do you watch
interact
it?
with the fandom. I don't interact with the fandom. I don't interact with the fandom of fucking Five Nights at Freddy's
Fair.
or Sonic the Hedgehog because I'm terrified of them. I'm afraid I'm going to open the curtain one day and there's going to be a Furzona staring in at me. I hear you didn't like Sonic Boom.
Stop.
I'm all great.
Please leave my property.
Anyway, where do you watch it?
It's online. I'll send you the link later.
Okay, cool.
There are loads. Literally, if you just Google Watch Steven Universe online, that's how I did it.
That's fair.
All it takes.
Okay, good to move on to the next question.
Yes.
What is a spot that makes you beg for mercy, or that you've tickled that has been one of the more common ones to make you beg for mercy? Oh boy. It honestly, for me, it depends on who's doing the tickling.
I was was about to say, it really depends on how good
Because,
they
like,
are.
if Angus does it, it's usually my thighs. But it's probably more commonly, I'd probably say, my belly button. Just because that's so bad that I'd probably, like, I don't, you know, I'm actually the type of lead that can, like, sit there and not fucking scream and freak out. But that is a spot that I'll probably book it. If I'm, like, standing up and someone's like, oh, let me just give you a hug. And I'll be like, nope.
Nope.
Bye.
Bye forever. 90% of the time, it's usually my armpits. That's, like, the only one I ever, like, super freak out about anyway. Jake.
For me, I don't know. I'm basically a walking T-spot, but I'd say the worst is, like, just behind my knee, like, just above it on the thigh, I guess. I don't know what that particular area is called.
That actually reminds me, you're strictly elite, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I don't have a whole lot of experience in the whole thing, but yeah, I'm elite.
Okay. Alex?
For me, obviously, I'm going to have to switch this around on its head a bit to fit my particular preferences. But with that, I tend to find that the thighs are one that make people sort of go, this is the end of my life.
I honestly am
This is
surprised
what I-
that it's not, like, feet or something.
That's the thing, though. Everybody kind of expects that, but that's when I found that I was like, oh, really?
Okay.
That one has made more people, in my experience, summon forth the Dark Lord Satan to try and end the situation.
My inner thighs are only bad if you go, like, really hard on them, and then it's like, no, please God, murder me.
That's fair. That's actually, I have a good transition question. Do you react differently to different people tickling you? Yes, absolutely 100%. There's, like, just because I think,
Yeah, I don't want people touching me.
I was about to say, I'm not a very touchable person. I am an affectionate person, but only with certain people. Like, to strangers, I'm not the, you know, don't touch me, I don't like being close to people, I don't like group hugs type of thing. However, when it comes to people who either know about my kink or know that, I'm, open enough to touch them or have them touch me, as far as, tickling goes, it's often I found that it's like hands depend on how they tickle. Like Angus, he has more rougher hands. They're a little bit on the thicker side. He's more, he does a lot of the squishy type of tickling, whereas James, for example, he has long, slender fingers, so his are a little more gentle. So
James
different
the Slender
spots,
Man?
different what?
Did you just tell us James the Slender Man?
No, I said he has slender hands.
Like Slender Man?
I'm going to stab you.
Like Slender Man would?
Can I just finish my sentence? Anyway, yes. There's a difference. Different people, different techniques. Okay, I'm done now.
That's literally pretty much my exact answer. Because some people, like, in my experience, I always work with that one creep who, like, always, like, starts crushing on you and then always tries to poke you for no reason. And it's like, if you touch me again, I'm going to break every fucking finger that you have. And, but I don't know. Yeah, my answer is pretty much the same as yours. It depends on the person. But usually, no, I don't like people touching me.
Well, in complete contrast to that, I actually like being just kind of randomly touched. I mean, not in an intimate way, but like just a hand on the shoulder. But yeah, with that kind of thing, it's more intimate. So anybody doing it freaks me out, especially like family. It just like cringe.
Ugh, I fucking hate that shit.
But I think like if any friend did it, I would be pretty much okay with it.
Again, having to flip this round somewhat, I find obviously different people react differently when I'm doing it, and my technique varies depending on who I'm with, really. I tailor myself very much to whoever I'm with, just because I'm happy to do basically anything. I'm a really easy date. Just get me a tequila and whatever you want, that's the night we're having. So yeah, I very much tailor my approach to whoever I'm with.
That's fair. Are you embarrassed to be or not to be ticklish?
Oh, Shakespearean.
To be or not.
That is the question.
That's actually 3 separate questions.
What is?
Are you embarrassed? Question mark. To be or not to be? Question mark. Ticklish.
So are we supposed to answer that in 3 parts? No. It's dependent on the situation, like day to day. If my mood is there, like there will be times where I'm like, I don't give a fuck, cool, whatever. That's oh, I have sensitive skin, good for me, nerve endings, wow. But then there are times where like, because of the fact that like being ticklish is often viewed as being weak, I'll be like, oh, I'm just this little squirmy little thing. I'm gonna go hide in a hole forever now. That's honestly about it.
You and me are the same person. It literally is like a mood thing. I don't know. Some days it's like, God, no. And then other days it's like, I don't give a fuck.
Where you're just prancing around like, yes, I'm the most ticklish little girl in this world.
I'm just like, you know what, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I only have 2 moods. It's I don't give a fuck and oh my god, please no.
Same.
We're back to the first podcast with this.
Jake.
Oh shit! Damn it! I keep messing up.
Pay attention.
Sorry, what was the question? What was the question?
Are you embarrassed to be ticklish?
Not really. I mean, I suppose I would be if more people knew, but not anybody that I know knows. But yeah, I don't think it's really something to be embarrassed about. It's not like you can help it,
Yeah, that's fair.
Right, well, I'm not, and I love it. I fucking love my little situation. Anybody tries and starts something with me, and it happens a lot. It happens a surprising amount where I don't instigate, but people instigate with me, and I just look at them. I just look at them and I smile, and then they realise. They realise they've entered into a war that they cannot win. And if they know me as a friend, then they know I'm just a tremendous bastard. So I'm never going to let this end. Thank you, Jill, for the support.
You're so welcome.
That actually kind of reminds me of the whole I'd like to speak to the manager thing, and the gates of hell open up and they just go, I am the manager. I don't know why that reminded me of that.
Somebody will come up from behind me and like try and goose my sides, and I will remain stone still. My head will completely turn 180 like The Exorcist. I will peer down at them from between my own shoulder blades and just start screeching like a pterodactyl.
Like an owl.
Ooh!
I shouldn't have done that.
And then the end begins.
Fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've just fucking done this.
Oh god damn it. Are you a good liar? Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, Alex. You're a psychologist. You don't fucking count.
You're a terrible liar.
I am a wonderful liar.
It's like watching a bird try and do a Rubik's Cube. You'll never know if it'll do it, but it's going to try, bless it.
Fuck you, Jill.
That analogy made no sense. Everybody just kind of went along
Boston
with it.
trying to lie. Just like Boston trying to lie.
I am a wonderful liar. Jill, move on with this, please.
No, I'm a shitty liar.
Yes.
I'm pretty good. I think I kind of had to be growing up in my household. You had to hide a lot of stuff. But I like to think I am, even though it's not a very good trait.
I kind of. I kind of am, but I kind of have a really shit poker face most of the time. So I'm not fantastic at it. If it's something super duper important, I can. And if it's something, if I have a damn good reason for it, I'll struggle through. But otherwise, I'm not particularly good.
Mm.
I feel like, yeah, it's like, it kind of depends on the reason. Like, if my friend, like, needed me to lie to them for, like, a very important reason, it was like, okay, I'll go with it. But, like, for me personally, I'm like, yeah, that's true. And they'll be like, oh, you're a terrible liar. What are you saying right now? And I'm like, I don't know.
Right? It's easier if it's for someone else. Because if somebody, like, is really into oranges sexually, like one of your friends is super sexually into oranges, and another friend comes up to you and goes, do you think David is into oranges? Like, because it's not pertaining to you, like, what are you what's an orange? What's an orange?
Why is someone sexually attracted to oranges?
It is a piece of fruit. Do you not know what an orange is? No. What is an orange? What the fuck
What
are
is
you
an
talking
orange?
Oh my
Mate,
god.
round fruits. Pal, I think you're making shit up now. Oranges.
What did I tell you about making up animals?
Stop. Ew, what was that?
Have an orange.
Did you actually understand that reference?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Oh my god. Okay, next question is, what is your tickle laugh like? Oh, it's awful. I fucking hate my laugh. I hate my laugh normally. I hate my tickle laugh even more.
Awful. I agree. Awful, awful, awful.
Yeah, thanks.
Dying walrus mixed with a woman giving birth mixed with death.
Mine's kind of like this, like, weird, like, I genuinely don't know, because, like, if you get me enough and for long enough, I don't even, like, make sound anymore. It's just, like, this, like, it's this, like, gaping open mouth with just a
like
jiggly
a black hole
belly.
is created in your throat.
And it's just nothing. It's just fucking weird faces, red cheeks,
Weird faces.
jiggly belly, and that's it. Half the time.
Random clawing,
Or, like, flailing, or just, like,
flailing.
paralyzed. Move on, please.
I don't know. People say it's like really powerful because like I'm a belly laugher, so like if somebody really gets me going, it's just like you can hear it from everywhere.
That's
I don't
really
know if
cute.
it's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, but I don't really know how it sounds because I'm not really listening to it.
Again, doesn't really apply to me. My laugh is just, it is.
Your laugh is adorable. Just like you.
Shut the hell up.
Had to.
Shut the hell up. Shit got real.
Fuck all y'all.
Well, before I die, are wake up tickles a thing? Yeah, I've been woken up with that before. Not even because I was, like, being a little shit and didn't want to get out of bed, but, like, funnily enough, the most common time that has ever happened is, like, when my partner has been, like, when my partner was, like, horny, and they wanted to wake me up for something. You know what I mean? They'll just start doing
You know
that.
what I mean? You just said it. Of course we know what you mean.
Just,
We know what we're
just say sex. Just say
Well, because it's, like, half the time it's not even sex.
Well, say sexual activity. Who there is sat there like, I wonder what she means? She said,
I'm horny for breakfast.
Boston, I'm really
Me
horny for
too. I too get horny for breakfast.
I'm really horny to walk the dog. Will you get the fuck up, woman?
I was thinking we could have sex. Are you mad, woman?
I just want to sexually interact with this
Intercourse.
woman. You need to
I
wake
just
up.
want to sexually intercourse.
You
Sexually
want me to
intercourse
put
with
my
this
sausage roll in your fairy cave? Are you mad?
Fairy cave? Fairy cave.
I don't think you could be more British if you try.
Oh.
It's because I'm half English and half Scottish. I'm covering a lot of ground.
Boy, next thing you know, your next partner is going to be a sheep.
That is the That is the Welsh.
That is the Welsh. Oh, me? No, actually, that's never happened to me. Never. Honestly, it's never happened to me. So,
Cool story, bro.
cool story, bro. Finger guns. That's where I'm at right now with that.
Yeah, Yeah, same. It doesn't really happen.
Yeah,
Mostly because I live alone, but
mostly because I live, and that's the way I like it. Ha ha ha.
That's the way, I like
Damn
it.
it, Boston, no.
Right, well, this has become just an awful affair, so I'm going to leave the podcast now and Tumblr forever. Goodbye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I mean, wait.
I've given them. I've woken people up like that before. Because I'm a terrible bastard. It's my favourite way to wake up any partner, and I've done it to multiple partners when they refuse to get up.
Austin Powers, terrible.
I honestly would probably fall back asleep.
In which case, I just have to slap you.
Wow. Aggressive.
geez, that's messed up.
Slap you up a nice breakfast. Let me finish my sentence, Boston.
I'm going to...
Oh, so it's okay for you to incite physical violence on me?
Does that insinuate?
I know how women work. Of course it's okay for us.
Yeah, dude, welcome to fucking double standards. Get with the
Jesus.
program.
Welcome to society. Duh.
Happy International Women's Day.
Yeah. Pegging.
Where's International Men's Day?
That actually does
Every single
exist.
day that's not today.
Every day.
Basically every single day, because yes, we still have 99% of the power.
Oh my god. Let's not make this a feminist thread, please. Ugh.
Feminist tread.
Yeah.
What kind of tires do they use? Oh, you know, feminist tread.
At what point will we reach these podcasts and the questions will just be like the most ridiculous things ever? Like, what color is your kitchen table? Well,
Oh, if I had a kitchen, it would be gray. No, I'm kidding. Probably be like wood. What was the next
Thanks
question?
for that little insight.
You're welcome.
you.
Do you squirm a lot when you're tickled? That is very spot-based.
What?
Do you squirm a lot when tickled?
Oh.
That is hella spot-based. Like, because it'll be, like, areas where I'm just, like, I won't move at all because I like it too much. I'll be like, yes, and stop. But then there are spots where I'm, like, running for the hills, and I'm like, run as fast as you can, don't catch me, I'm a walking tickle spot.
I'm a gingerbread man. I think I do no matter what. I think.
She does.
Yes, apparently I do.
Jake?
Jay.
Fuck the game's done. Probably. I haven't, like, really been T-worded in a long time, so, like, I wouldn't be able to tell you, but yeah, when I was younger, I did a lot to the point of physical violence.
You poor bastard, you're gonna die at the end of this podcast, just saying.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. I
We'll
forgot
get
what
to
you said.
get to that. Alex, please take it away.
Oh, I'm Alex. I was like, for a second there,
Do
I was
we
like,
need to do
yeah,
introductions again?
I've never said my real name in any of the introductions, so I don't know how that would even be relevant.
Fair enough.
At one point, I was the decapitated head of Britney Spears, so I don't think really that's going to help. When I was a kid, yeah. When I was a kid and it still worked on me, yeah, I used to go crazy. But obviously, now it doesn't work, so I was like, oh, you're a dead human being now.
You're dead.
Oi.
So yeah, although I like a squirmers. I'm not a huge fan of bondage personally, just not my thing. So I like a bit of disquiet. To say it in the creepiest way I physically could.
What do you think is better, sexual or more fluffy, playful tickling? Yeah, regular day-to-day basis, I'd probably say the playful stuff, just because that is the more fun aspect of the whole thing. But don't get me wrong, a good proper teasing and a good proper like going for it is very fun.
I agree with everything you said. Moving on. That was literally going to be my exact answer, so.
I don't know. I think at its core, for me, it's like more of an intimate thing. But yeah, I think just day to day, like the more playful stuff is what I prefer because I don't like it when it's overly sexualized.
Agreed.
I think for me personally, it kind of, yeah, the same really. Like, the overly sexualized nature of it maybe doesn't make me feel super comfortable all the time, depending on who I'm with.
Same.
But I love the playful intimacy of it. I love just being enveloped by the idea of it, not necessarily pushing it to some sort of super sexual end of the spectrum. I'm more of a snuggler. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
But you'll fight any bitch who tries.
I will.
1v1 me, bro.
You don't want me to 1v1 you, Jill.
What even does that mean?
That. What? Okay. Sorry, I just got completely distracted. That comment leads into the a good tradition for the next question is, who would you like to be tickled by or to tickle? Well, definitely the Mr. King here. Just gonna, yeah, might as well. I mean, who doesn't?
It has to be a real person.
I mean, you can throw fake people. There's no specifics in there. That's really the main person that I haven't been tickled by is probably him, Brendan, who's no longer a part of Tumblr. I'm trying to think now. Oh, that's all I can come up with for now. As to tickle, Miss TTP, if you're listening to this, which I know you are, my bumblebee. Jill, one day I will come after you, and I will win. Alec, also known as Ticklish Wolf. Also, if you're listening to this, you will be destroyed. And honestly, yeah, Jake, I might come after you too. Just saying.
Yeah. I'll be on the East Coast this summer. I could make that happen.
Okay.
Oh.
The fucking sounds.
Sorry. For the first part, obviously, the only people really would be Boston. And then, what is Tara's?
Oh, Featherlight Bear.
Featherlight Bear. Jake.
Wait, what?
You make your list.
Oh, I thought you were saying me. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I would just say Boston just because you said that.
Well, you don't have to say it just because I said it. Like, if you don't want to be tickled by me, I wouldn't be offended.
Like, I thought that would have been weird, but then Jill said it, so.
It is
so I'll
now.
say you.
Oh, I feel so flattered.
So flattered you have to use an accent.
I always have an accent one way or another. See? Alex.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ, people pay attention.
I am.
But we got stuff to do, Boston. Goddamn.
Yeah, you think...
If you had shit to do, you shouldn't be here. No, I'm kidding. I've fucked up multitasking, so I can't say shit.
Exactly, shut the fuck up, right.
Wow.
For me, the list is many and varied, because I have many Lee friends in this community, which is lovely. So I'm going to name a few. If I've left you out, but we talk, just assume you're part of it. Boston, obviously, seeing as you're here.
Yay.
Cease.
Oh my god, Cece, yes. She's going on my list.
Cease, I would. Cease,
I'm talking
you
to
absolutely
my daughter that way.
Fuck you up. I'd fuck her up, Jill. I'm sorry, I would. May, obviously, you, because you're a sweetheart, bless you.
Jess.
Jess, obviously, because she is my daughter and it would be cute. Jess's mother, Bayleaf. Bayleaf, you know I'd fuck you up, so there's no point even going into that too much. Fucking hell. Who else? Loads of people. Loads of fucking people. Those are the ones that come to mind immediately.
Awesome.
I mean, everything else.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna get so much stick. I'm gonna get so much stick for some of the people that I said just then.
oh, I probably would too. Oh, I also wanted to throw T in there. T. Got you, babe.
I got you, bad.
Mostly because I know she said I was probably one of the only female lures that she'd let all over her spots and such. I'm gonna move on before I start rambling and embarrassing myself. Why do you like to tickle or be tickled? As a switch, I just love the playfulness, the intimacy, the bonding experience, everything just about it, the sensation. There's more to like than not to like. Sure, it's the whole, is it appropriate, is it not, and then there's obviously moods. But yeah, it's fun, it's great, feels good. It's been a advertisement. Jill?
Same.
God damn it, Jill, have a real answer.
It is a real answer. I'm sorry that you and me are the same person. You keep taking my answers.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Jesus, what pitch was that?
That is anxiety pitch.
Anxiety pitch.
Only
In the
dogs
game
can
of
hear me
the
now.
giant baseball game of life.
My laptop screen just broke from that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Jake dropped. Hang on 1 second, we got a little bit of a technical difficulty.
While we sort that out, allow me to regale you with the tale, ladies and gentlemen. The tale of how I kissed a bouncer.
Oh, Jesus.
Do share.
Picture the scene. It's last Saturday night, and I am very fucked. Very, very fucked
Hello?
indeed.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, good, he's back. Anyway,
And the story doesn't have to continue. As you were, Jake, as you were, lad.
He's not there.
did you happen to hear the question before you doiped?
Nope, he's
Oh, I fell again. Oh, wait, no, he's back. God damn it.
We can't hear you right now, buddy. So anyway, yeah, long story short, I kissed a bouncer.
I kissed
Wait a
the
minute.
bouncer and I liked it.
Long story short, kissed a bouncer, lovely bloke, didn't get his number, regret it. Still heterosexual, but nice guy.
I still can't believe you fucking did. Isn't like the thing in Britain is that there's like always like at least 20 feet of space between you and the other person?
Unless you're making out with him.
No, they're making out with him. Oh my god.
I'm kidding.
Hey,
We
sir,
didn't
would you like
make
to
out.
make out? Sure, I can be there by 5. All right, good talk.
All right, let's.
I have had nights out where I kissed 5 of my guy friends on a bet as to who could get the
Why is
most.
this happening?
Hey, we can hear you.
Oh my god, this is stupid.
Hey, it happens. No worries. Anyway, do you need the question? Oh, every time I go to ask the question, he drops. Poor kid. Oh,
Jesus. This is going to add at least 5 minutes onto the podcast.
yeah, we're sorry, guys.
Use this time to get to know people.
It's okay, bud.
So,
Oh, wait,
you're back.
no, he dropped again.
So, did everybody enjoy Pokemon's 20th anniversary?
Is it really the 20th anniversary?
It was as of last Saturday. Saturday before last, sorry. 27th of
Oh,
February.
no kidding. Is he back now?
No.
Nope. He's back for like 2 seconds and then he drops again. That's weird.
2 seconds. We'll get to that question. To all of you listening to the podcast, thank you for always tuning in and enjoying the nonsense that we make.
Yes, absolutely. We appreciate everything that you guys do. Your questions, just you tuning in, kind of subscribing to us both on the YouTube channel, following us on the Tumblr, just kind of putting up with all of the bullshit that we put you through and still enjoying it. That's kind of what mostly just matters. So yeah,
I also just want to take...
Times we're mostly just insulting each other for 10 minutes.
right. 10 minutes, are you kidding?
Sure. I just want
I was trying
to
to add it
say...
all up. I was trying to be adding it all up. Proper English today.
I was trying to be adding it all up. I would just like to say to the list that I mentioned earlier of people I would like to engage in this with,
Engage.
Please take what I said as not an insult or declaration of any kind of war, especially one of you in that list. You know who you are, and if you ask me, I'll confirm it for you. One person in that list that I made, do not instigate anything that you will at some point regret. I will not mention who it is. You probably know who you are, but let's avoid all that.
I don't know who it is.
I think we all know who it is. Let's avoid all that.
So vague.
So vague, but so clear.
It is vague. Super vague. So yes, if you're listening still, just don't do it.
Ugh. Oh, it's unfortunate that Drake.
The
Fucking word.
Drake, who's Drake?
I'm sorry, Drake couldn't come. He was too busy with his hotline.
Shut up! I meant Jake, not
You
Drake.
don't need that hotline bling.
Stop!
Is it sad that I immediately thought of Drake Bell?
No, that's not bad.
I was watching him today. I was watching his vines.
He has vines?
He has vines. He's fit. He's fit now. He's hot.
That's Josh Peck.
Oh shit! Yeah, Drake was always there.
His vines are hilarious too, though. But
Fucking love
I
him.
always got them confused.
good job, you tried.
Which is Drake and which is Josh? Are they? Do they know each other's names, or are they always talking in the third person?
I don't know.
Well,
Should we move on?
I was about to say, depending on how long we were doing this for.
It's already been like 40 minutes.
I think about. Should we just leave it off here? Since, unfortunately, the poor
Yeah.
kid, it seems like his internet borked.
Internet borked. Bork. Okay, go.
You did give me the big frighten.
Bork, you've given me a frighten. Oh well.
Ah, well, indeed.
Well, I guess with that, thank you all for listening once again. This is Mistress Boston.
QQ4.
And I am Jake for the time being.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I am John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, and that's all of your names too. Whenever I go out, the people always shout, "There goes that filthy Jew." And I say, "Not today, Nazi Germany circa 1937. Not today."
What do we say to
John
that?
Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. No.
Thank you all for tuning in to Tea Talk. We will see you next week.
Go masturbate, you weirdos.
Bye!
My God!